unless you've been living in a box for 100 odd years under the ground and are only just finding out what McDonald's is, you probably know it's already September, which means it's societably, it's socially acceptable for me to talk about Halloween now. I've been waiting since November 1st to start talking about Halloween. The second it ends, I'm counting down to the next one because it is literally the best. I decided what better way to spend Halloween, the run up to Halloween, celebrating it. So I'm going to make pies. Remind me of Mrs Lovett's Pies from Sweeney Todd, because that is the best spooky film to watch, in my opinion. If you don't agree, that's fair enough. Unless your opinion is like, I don't know, something crap. But your opinion only matters if your favourite film for Halloween is Sweeney Todd or Dark Shadows or Hocus Pocus, because they are the only three acceptable ones.
Edward Scissorhands isn't a Halloween film, it's a Christmas film, so you should get your facts straight. That's aimed at my sister, because she thinks it's a Halloween film, because he's spooky. He's not scary, but okay.
Anyways, enough ranting. Yeah, I'm following the exact recipe of Mrs Lovett's Pies. I'm joking, that would be so illegal. Don't call the police on me, please. Anywho, here they are. Here's me making them, the most Tim Burton-esque pies I could make. They're not even pies, they're tarts, really. I may as well be calling these Wonderland tarts, not Mrs Lovett's Pies. Oh well. Ah! Hola. There's a microphone here, so maybe my sound will be a bit better, but maybe it won't, that's fine. Anyways, throwback to when I made pot noodle, and it was a disaster. That needs to stop swinging. And it was a disaster. Well, I'm back at it again with my terrible cooking, but I'm making tarts and that. So today I'm going to be Mrs Lovetting all over the place. By that I don't mean spoilers, but I mean oh my god, that is stickier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, do I not need a roll? I don't think oh, it's like roll out. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to just cut it there. No one should ever let me cook for them. Anywho, I have these like cutters, so it's easier to use the small one. These are going to be the worst pies in London. Oh wait, I should be using the big cutter. Let's just see if this works first. This probably won't work, but I'm going to try it anyways. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, we're going to have to start that bit again. Oh god, this is an utter disaster. This is an utter disaster already, and I haven't even been 2 minutes yet. My hands are clean, so when I'm pushing it down, it's fine. Hello.
Hi.
Gru in the background, being Gru. I'm going to use the big cutter instead. Hold on. Yes, I am doing this with my hand. I'm sorry, I washed them first. I just didn't have a rolling pin, and I thought it was going to be flatter, but they really weren't. They were very, very chunky. So I had to do this. If you're a germaphobe, please do not watch this because you are going to vomit by the end of it. I'm not dirty, I wash my hands, but still, enough complaining. I put them in there, and this one I think turned out like one of the better ones. I didn't film me doing the rest of them because it just took so long. I had to do it like this. They're just so chunky and they're overflowing. They're really bad, but this is how I had to do them. This is me doing them. See, you could physically, I'd suddenly just drop downstairs. You physically can't do any better when you do them like this. Anyways, voila. At this point, I'd say my favourites are like this one and this one. They turned out the best. They just look the neatest. The rest of them are just so cursed, but that fits the theme of the movie. I mixed some berries in that. I need to re-stir them though because they've been in the fridge for like 40 minutes while I was waiting to start getting going. So I'm pouring them in. There's no green in them, so they're not really like Mrs Lovett's Pies, but I would go to prison if I made those. But that's fine. I would be willing to do that for Queen Mrs Lovett. Quick disclaimer, because some of you are going to get the wrong idea, I don't think her actions were okay. I just really like her actions. I'm joking. Right, I got to this point and I realised I've got all this and just one thing left, so I honestly didn't know what to do with it. I could have put it in there, but I wonder what I'm supposed to do with it. Whatever shall I do with all the spare fruit? Oh damn it, you caught me. Oops, I won't do that again. You look at the bumpy end of this and it looks very much like Mrs Lovett's Pies. and I'm cutting them like this because it looks posher. I am not the poshest person in the world, but doing this makes them look really good, and I actually like those a lot. But I've got all those left and just a little bit of this because I spent too much time on the presentation and not the practicality, so I had to call my sister in to do the cutting of the edges so that I'd have more left. And it did work actually. She did a lot of the decoration of them, and she did one that looked exactly like a Sweeney Todd pie. Like, is that not the most... Oops. Here's a quick intermission where my sister makes a little frog bit of pastry and then destroys it. Anywho, she's cutting the rest of them for me, making them look good. Like, look how Tim Burton-esque that pie is. I love that. She made me do half, like the dodgy half that had been cut wrong, and she did the nice half because she doesn't want to look stupid. But she's really good, actually.
It is. Maybe the heat. Oh, never mind. It's not!
After we did turn it on, we put them in, and I got the fruit back out because the fruit just looks so tasty. And yeah, there's no joke here, they tasted so good, but really, really sour, if you can't tell.
It's so hot.
Finally, we put them in, and then we just had to wait for them to be done. This was them when they like first came out of the oven. We had to wait for them to cool down before we could eat them. This was them when they were cooled down. Doesn't look that much different, but I wanted to film it anyway. But they looked really, really good. Not to shoot my own horn. Some of them were quite mangled, but to be fair, this one turned out really good, and I liked that. And this one turned out pretty good. This was me eating it. Yeah, I don't know why I filmed it, but it was really, really nice. This is what it looked like first, but then it didn't taste of anything, so I put sugar on it, and it tasted way better. 1000 out of 10. Would recommend. Only my recipe. Thanks for watching.